don't love peas in general, but this spread has won me over. I had this pea spread on toast at a local brewery a couple years ago, and the minute I tasted it, I knew I had to try to recreate it at home. And this is the result after a few tests. It is a pea spread with parsley, preserved lemon, olive oil, some salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, and it is so vibrant and fresh. It's something I crave every spring. Even if the weather has not come to terms that it is spring, this pea spread signals the beginning of the season for me. You could do it with fresh peas, but the ones we grow in our garden never make it to the kitchen because my daughter just eats them right off the vine. So I usually just make it with frozen peas. I let them come to room temperature or give them a little zap in the microwave. You don't want them to get hot, you just want them to be room temperature. You're gonna throw those in a food processor with chopped parsley, preserved lemon, which is an amazing flavor boosting ingredient. It brings a salty, citrusy brine that has a depth different than fresh lemon juice. If you don't have preserved lemons with you, you could use fresh lemon juice, just add a little bit more salt to the mixture. But I highly suggest picking up a jar of preserved lemons, or they are actually really easy to make at home. You just put a bunch of lemons in a jar and cover them in salt and let them preserve over 2 or 3 weeks, and then you can use them. So it's a really great ingredient if you haven't pulled into your kitchen repertoire to create really deep flavors in this spread and soups and stews. Yeah. So when you go to use the preserved lemon, you're gonna scrape the flesh of the lemon out, and you're actually gonna be using the peel that has become softened and preserved with the salt. You're gonna chop that finely, and that's gonna go in the food process along with the olive oil, a little bit of fresh lemon juice, and red pepper flakes, salt and pepper. This combination, pulse a few times in the food processor, is a delicious spread or dip. I love it on a piece of sourdough, and it's great with fresh radishes or marinated feta, but it is just a drizzle of olive oil on top, and it is a wonderful, bright and refreshing lunch.